How you doing, guys? Welcome back. My name is Jason, and I'm the lead tattoo artist and piercer for Evergreen Ink in Spring, Texas. And on this video, we're going to cover tattoo aftercare. Okay, the products that you're going to be using. All right. Let's start out by talking about your tattoo. Now, usually, whenever you get a tattoo, your tattoo artist will cover it with a bandage. And it should look something like this. Alright. I like the black ones. It should be something that's non-stick, but still absorbent, as soon as porous on the bottom. So it'll absorb any plasma and whatnot. But what you shouldn't have done is you shouldn't wrap it in saran wrap. Alright, I'll cover why saran wrap and other products aren't necessarily good for you and good for your tattoo. But right now we're going to talk about how I tell people to take care of their tattoo. Anyway, once you go home, you're going to want to take your bandage off. So you can keep it on roughly an hour, 2 hours the most. Any longer than that and you're just inviting excess bacterial growth that can lead to infections and prolonged healing times. Alright, now, once you're taking the bandage off, make sure you go ahead and wash your hands. It's very important that you wash your hands prior to washing your tattoo because, well, like I said in the previous video, dirty hands make dirty things. Alright? After you've washed your hands, and you can use any normal hand soap's fine, antibacterial or not. It actually doesn't really make much of a difference between antibacterial and non-antibacterial. In fact, antibacterial is usually harsher on the skin, and the overuse of triclosan is one of the reasons why we have things like MRSA. Believe it or not, being too clean has caused us to have super bacteria. Anyway, but regular, ordinary hand soap, clear hand soap, is perfectly fine. All right. That being said, you can also use the same clear liquid soap for cleaning your tattoo. Okay. It's very important that prior to cleaning your tattoo that you rinse off the plasma that's kind of built up on it. All right. Between time you got the tattoo and time you got home, chances are you'll have some gooey, leakage. Anyway, that's perfectly fine. It's normal. It's not gonna hurt you. But rinsing it off first will actually help the process along. So after you rinse it off, use warm water. You'll be tempted to use cold water, and cold water, the effect is the same. I mean, it's going to rinse off either way, but with cold water, you're closing up your pores. The idea is actually you want to open your pores during the cleaning process, so that way it'll expel plasma as you're cleaning it, and it kind of helps the process. Anyway, but clear liquid soap is perfectly fine. Myself, and what I recommend to my clients is the use of Doc Bronner's. Okay, I love this stuff. It's so good. All right, it's a crazy soap. I used to say magic soap on it, but well, it's not really magical. Anyway, it's organic. It's good for your skin. Good for wounds and whatnot because it's real soap. All right. You can get it at any Whole Foods. Here in Texas, you get HEB. I've talked about in previous videos. You can get it online, I believe, at docbronners.com. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but there it is. If they don't have it available in your area, and you're not willing to get it prior to getting your tattoo, that's fine. No problem. They're relatively inexpensive clear liquid soaps, just fine. They both will do the same job. One's a little better than the other, but it's about cost effectiveness and availability. You can get this almost anywhere. All right, so you're gonna be washing your tattoo approximately three times a day. Okay. Just like with piercings, pretty much same schedule. You get up in the morning, wash tattoo. When you get home from school and at work, wash tattoo. And before you go to bed. wash tattoo. Pretty simple. All right. After you've washed your tattoo, go ahead and pat dry a paper towel or let it air dry. All right. Once it's dry, wait approximately 10 minutes before you start applying lotion. Yes, I said lotion. I didn't say ointment. I didn't say a salve. I didn't say anything like that. I said lotion. Now, the lotion I usually recommend to my clients is actually two of them. Again, options. The first one is the more economical one, and it's Curel fragrance-free lotion. It must say fragrance-free. If it doesn't say fragrance-free, it's gonna burn. If it's got fragrance in it, it's gonna burn your tattoo. You will literally be introducing a chemical burn onto your already angry tattoo. So, Curel fragrance-free lotion. All right. Now, again, what I recommend for my clients and what I use on myself is Doc Bronner's peppermint organic lotion. Now, no, I'm not getting any kind of endorsement. Yes, I have used this on myself and recommended to clients for years. It works. It's good. It keeps your skin hydrated. Why? Because the first two ingredients are water and glycerin. Alright, very important that water be the main ingredient in your lotions. Same thing in this guy. Water. Water's the first ingredient. That's the kick right there. Alright, because water hydrates. If it didn't, we wouldn't drink it. Alright? Now, doesn't matter either one you use. Again, I prefer going with the Doc Bronner's because one, you can put it on your tattoo almost immediately. It's not gonna, there's nothing in it that's gonna cause any kind of irritation or inflammation. In fact, since I like peppermint, again, for the anti-inflammatory and the cooling sensation that it provides. It feels really good. And also it leaves your skin feeling silky smooth, like whoa. Alright, but either way, if you're done washing, you're gonna apply lotion. Alright, the amount of lotion you need for a typical tattoo of say 3 to 5 inches, give or take, is actually no more than, come on, too much. Hey, too much. Alright. Well, close enough. It is actually no more than that. And in actuality, that's probably a little too much. This is a smidge. Basically about the size of a pearl for, you know, typical 3-inch one. Alright, put it on. Alright. You're gonna make sure that whenever you do it, you're gonna put it on, just like I did, just directly on the tattoo, and then you're gonna work from the tattoo outward. Okay? And until it pretty much dissipates in the skin. Alright? You shouldn't put so much lotion on that there's excess, like a bunch. I've seen it happen. So less is more when it comes to the lotion. Alright? You're going to be putting the lotion on approximately every 1 to 3 hours. Okay? Remember, you're only washing it 3 times a day, but you're going to be applying lotion often throughout the day. Okay? Ideally, once every couple hours if you have like regular normal skin. Alright? If you have dry skin, chances are you're going to need it once an hour. If you're like me and you're ultra hairy, you know, just covered in fur, and dry skin is never an issue for me. So I put it on maybe for myself once every 3 hours is fine. Now, now if you forget, put the lotion on past the 3 hour mark, you know, 4, 5, 6 hours, whatever. And of course, when you're asleep, you can't apply lotion. I mean, come on, you're asleep. All right, that's fine. All right, don't worry about it. All right, if you've already gone past 3 hours, don't put any on. Wait until you can wash it again, because if you try putting lotion on after your tattoo is already dried out, you're only going to compound the issue. The lotion's not going to penetrate. It's going to sit on the top layer of skin on top of that dry portion, and underneath what's actually the damaged tissue, it's not going to get hydrated. Okay, so best thing to do, wash off all the crusties, wash your tattoo, and the process will also help hydrate it back up again. All right. Now, and of course you wait, 10 minutes after it's dry, and then you apply the lotion. Kind of keep that regimen. When you're home, it's a lot easier. You're home, you got nothing distracting you or anything like that. Once every couple hours is pretty easy. During the day, you got work, you got school. Sometimes it could be just one extra thing that you just can't find time for. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Now, here's a note. When you do wash your tattoo, wash it in the warmest water you can. Okay? It doesn't have to be uber hot, and it doesn't need to. Don't use cold water. Okay? You want the warm water so that it opens up the pores, allows for drainage, and that allows you to expel as much plasma that it can right then and there. All right, and then go ahead and rinse it off again with same temperature water. And then here's a trick that I came across years ago. All right, it's one little extra, little hint. You're gonna wash it in hot water, warm water, whatever. Rinse it in hot water, and then do a second rinse in ice cold water. All right, this will help close those pores up and will actually help reduce plasma outflow. All right, once you've closed them up, that's great. And trust me, this one on a freaking fresh tattoo, even lukewarm water feels like acid sometimes. That cold water is a really wonderful relief. Okay, and you can put it on. You can run it, a few minutes if you want to. And it just helps with the inflammation, helps soothe it. All right. Now, you're gonna be babying your tattoo for your first week. All right, that's where you're gonna be every couple hours, every hour, whatever. You're gonna be applying lotion left and right. You're gonna make sure it's never dried out. Not dry, because it shouldn't feel wet anyway. But you know what I'm talking about. Like still tight, just doesn't feel good. Anyway, you're trying to avoid that. All right. Keeping your skin hydrated will allow it to, one, keep it from scabbing over, and two, will promote it to peel as opposed to getting all nasty and crunchy. All right. So that's for the first week, babying the hell out of it. Right. Second week. All right, you've already begun the peeling process, or in some cases have already peeled. And then what you're going to do is you're going to wash it 3 times a day, apply lotion at least 3 times a day. All right, and anytime it itches, you want to apply a little bit of lotion, or if you can't get to lotion, slap it. All right, it's a method that works. I'm not even sure what the mechanism is that makes it work, but it does. All right. Don't pick at it, poke at it, scratch at it, and rub it. For God's sakes, don't rub it. All right, doing this is just as bad as scratching it. Okay, so don't do it. All right. So it's remarkably it's a simple system. I learned it from watching a tattoo artist by the name of Pat Fish. She does have a couple of videos on YouTube. I highly suggest that you check her out. Her name is Pat Fish, P-A-T-F-I-S-H. All right, she has pretty much a spot-on exact aftercare. The only difference is my introduction of using the organic Dr. Bronner's as opposed to using Curel. Also, real quick note. All right, these bottles right here are kind of big, right? Okay, they don't fit very well in pocket. And if you do put it in your pocket, you look like a creeper. All right, we don't want that. All right, so what you do is get yourself an empty squeeze container. Okay, again, doesn't matter where you get it, as long as it's empty and clean. Don't grab one from some other product and then put the lotion in. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, plastics can absorb chemicals. All right, so if you use it something else, then you try using it for a lotion, whatever, it might get mixed up in it, and that could be a really bad thing. So, for the Curel, I'd fill up the whole bottle. This whole thing right here will last you 4 or 5 tattoos in most cases. Because you're using such a small amount every single time, you're not going to go through this whole bottle. I mean, I use this as my demonstration, and it took me a year to go through like a whole thing of almost every day putting lotion on my furry arms here. For the Doc Bronner's, I would probably only fill about halfway. One, because Doc Bronner's is about $10. The Curel is like $6-7. You know, not much of a price difference, only is volume difference. You know, you got 13 ounces in this one, and I think whole maybe 8 ounces in this one. It doesn't. Oh, here you go, 8 ounces in it. So there's a difference in sizes. And so the good stuff, you want to keep it in its original packaging as much as possible. Anyway, and that's really it. I mean, oh yeah, some don'ts. All right, with your tattoos, you want to avoid sunlight. You know, your tattoo is a little vampire. You don't need to expose it to sunlight. All right. You also don't want to smother it. All right. So tight-fitting clothing is a bad thing. All right. You don't want to submerge your tattoo for long periods of time. So I mean swimming, jacuzzis, and some such. Your bath. People don't understand that when you get in a bath without first cleaning your body, you're just making you soup. Alright, you soup is just chock full of bacteria and fecal matter and all kinds of nasties just floating in the water, and then you're gonna put a fresh wound in it. That's not good, okay? And as far as jacuzzis are concerned, they're disgusting. They're disgusting because you're other people and stuff happens. Anyway, so you want to avoid those things. Please clean your tattoo. Yes, showers are optimal. Okay, do clean your body. All right, but take a shower. Don't take a bath. Okay, for the 2 weeks. All right. Oh yeah. When you clean it, use your hands. Don't use a loofah. Don't use a sponge. Don't use a rag. Don't use a scrub brush. Don't use any of these items that would normally be used in your normal care of your skin, because each of those can contain a host of bacteria and mold spores that, when introduced onto your tattoo, can cause all kinds of problems. So we want to avoid that. All right. So keep it clean, keep it moisturized, and your tattoo will heal up, and it should look just as good as the day you got it. Alright? I'm going to do another video, and I'm going to cover like plastic wrap and petroleum-based products like Aquaphor and A&D and Vaseline and even salves and other kind of ointments that are prevalent throughout the tattooing aftercare world, and YouTube videos. There are a ton of YouTube videos that the how-to on how to use this stuff, and I want to kind of do a little bit of a myth buster episode on that kind of stuff, on how, and just to show you how it is they don't really do anything for you and can actually be detrimental and for some people. All right, but either way, thanks for watching. Like I said, my name's Jason. You can follow me on Instagram, Illustrated Gentleman, one word, or check out the shop on Facebook, Forever Underground Inc. As well as you can check me out, Jason_Tattoo76 on Facebook. Follow me, like me, love me, whatever. Subscribe. That's always good, right? Shows love. And tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers. All right. Either way, tell somebody. All right. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.